What if I told you the next ice age might not be centuries away, but just around the corner? The headlines aren't saying it yet, ... But scientists are watching something chilling literally. The polar vortex, that swirling mass of freezing air up north, is acting weird. And when the vortex breaks down, the consequences, they go way beyond cold hands and frosted windows. We're talking about a potential global climate flip. Welcome back to the channel. Here we break down the wildest science and real-world mysteries. Today's topic? A frozen frontier with red-hot urgency. Why climatologists think that the collapse of the polar vortex could spark a new ice age, or at least something very close to it. So what exactly is the polar vortex? It's a giant ring of super cold air that circles the Arctic, like a frozen crown at the top of the world. Think of it like nature's cold storage unit, locked in place by fast, circulating winds. But here's the twist. That lock is breaking. In recent years, we've seen the vortex weaken and even split in two. When that happens, Arctic air doesn't stay put. It drops south into North America, into Europe, into Asia. Remember the Texas freeze of 2021? That wasn't just freak weather. That was the polar vortex ... saying hello. So why is it collapsing? Two words: climate change. As the Earth warms, the Arctic is warming faster than anywhere else. That's called Arctic amplification. It messes with the temperature balance, which destabilizes the vortex. Imagine a spinning top. Fast spin, stable, slow down. It wobbles. Same with the polar vortex. And when it wobbles, cold air spills out. But here's where it gets wild. These disruptions could cause a feedback loop, a chain reaction, one that reshapes weather patterns ... around the world. Could this really cause an ice age? Well, not a woolly mammoth in your driveway kind of ice age, but a mini ice age? That's on the table. Something like the Little Ice Age. That era brought brutal winters, failed crops, widespread famine, and guess what triggered it? Volcanic eruptions, low solar activity, Arctic shifts. Now we're adding human-made warming to that mix. So yeah, things could get serious. So what does all this mean for you and me? Imagine winters where minus 20 degrees Celsius is normal, even in places that barely get snow today. Imagine power grids cracking under the pressure, heating bills doubling, cities scrambling to keep up, air travel delayed, supply chains frozen, life disrupted. And here's a scary stat. 2023 saw more polar vortex disturbances than any year in recorded history. This isn't theory anymore. It's already happening. We had major vortex collapses in January 2021, February 2023, January 2024, and each time, record-breaking cold gripped multiple continents. It's now so serious, meteorologists track the vortex like they do hurricanes, because its breakdowns ... can be just as deadly. So can we stop this? Not fully, but we can prepare. The more we understand the vortex, the better we can predict extreme weather. Cities are already weatherproofing. Tech companies are building resilient data centers. And us? We can stay informed, stay aware, stay ready. Because when nature speaks, it rarely whispers twice. The next ice age might not bring glaciers to your front yard. But if the polar vortex keeps collapsing, your winter might just feel like it. So stay curious, stay warm, and if you want more mind-blowing science, real talk, and future forecasts, hit that subscribe button now.